So with that, let me fire up Puzzle Agent and give you guys a look at what that is and tell you a little bit more about that game. So Puzzle Agent is a game that we're doing in collaboration with Graham Animal, and Graham is popular from the indie comics world. He does comics called Grickle. They just came out with a compilation from Dark Horse called the Book of Grickle. He also has the Grickle channel on YouTube, so he does kind of these weird, quirky shorts that have the same visual style. And as you'll see, with the game, we're kind of capturing that same oddity. And Graham is sort of the visual, design director of this game too. TellTale was started by ex-LucasArts guys, and we worked with Graham back there. He was an artist at the company and was TellTale's first art director, and he's now a story guy at Leica, the company that did Coraline. So this game is all about Nelson Tethers, and he's the U.S. Department of Puzzle Research. This is essentially an original that we're collaborating on Graham with. The first kind of original project like this, first time Nelson's ever appeared in the form of this game. That's sort of typical Graham. You'll see something that might be looking ordinary that kind of takes a weird turn. And the gameplay is very much inspired by Professor Layton. We really like that approachable style of gaming, and wanted to go off in that territory and see how that would work. This game is releasing on the iPhone and the iPad, and there's no game really like this on the iPhone right now, so that's going to work out really well, we think. It's also coming to WiiWare. So this is sort of an introductory puzzle to just get people familiar with the style of game we're doing. And I'm just going to go through this quickly so we can move on and show you a little bit more of what Puzzle Agent's all about.
It's almost like you've done this before.
Yes, I have. So it is meant to be straightforward, but the fact that I've done this quite a number of times, I'm doing it even more quickly.
Good job.
So the rating system is based on if you made any errors. We also have a hint system, which I'll show you in a minute, that also affects how the ratings go.
Puzzle Research, this is Agent Tethers. I think you have the wrong number. Oh, I see. An assignment. In the field? No, sir, it's been, yes, quite some time. Uh-huh. Erasers? The foundation of democracy? Oh, absolutely, sir. I agree, sir. Oh, yes, the White House needs its erasers, sir. I'll be on the next plane to... Wait, where?
So, interesting. The plot begins to develop. You're going to find some shades of the X-Files, Fargo, Twin Peaks, Northern Exposure, all kinds of interesting elements mixed together. But we're going for a quirky mystery. There's some Nordic folklore mixed in there as well. You'll find that there are these hidden people, gnomes, kind of in the woods, that also figure into the story. But as it starts, the town has been sort of puzzle afflicted, and thus they call the U.S. Department of Puzzle Research to figure out what's going on and why the eraser factories
just arrived in Scoggins, Minnesota. Population 754. Temperature, it's cold and not much to look at. According to the agency, there's some kind of thing going on at the local eraser factory. The whole plant is shut down. There's a weird man staring at me. Hopefully this won't be a big waste of time. Agent Tether's after me. I have no idea where my hotel is. I might have to ask for directions. Excuse me, I'm Nelson Tethers with the FBI's Department of Puzzle Research. Hello?
Yeah,
Okay, and you are?
Bjorn.
Bjorn?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Bjorn. Boy, those snowmobiles sure are a bumpy ride, eh?
Yeah.
So this is the the system we use to interact with the game. Often there will be dialogue options here, so it'll you can sort of advance the story. There's when you see a puzzle piece, there's a puzzle that helps you get to the next step. Gold puzzle piece is required to advance. Silver is optional.
Can you give me directions to the nearest hotel? I'm having a little trouble finding my way around.
You'd never get there. Roads are too slick.
Sir, I am an agent of the FBI's Puzzle Research Division. It can't be harder than the puzzles I see every day.
That's so.
It's really just a matter of trajection.
So, the game's forgiving if you don't get it quite right. And the hint system I mentioned is based on gum. Nelson finds that he thinks best when he's got chewing gum. And so he can actually collect gum from around the town. Unfortunately, the new gum shipments have been halted for the winter, so he has to settle for previously chewed gum. But there's lots of that around too.
I must have gotten lost. I thought your directions were taking me to the hotel.
They did.
I'm standing in front of the hotel, aren't I?
Yep.
Thanks a lot.
Welcome.
So that gives you kind of a first look at Puzzle Agent. The game is coming out in a couple weeks, and we're selling pre-orders on our website right now for $9.95 is what the game is going to cost, and the offer with the pre-orders you could save, get half off anything else you put in your shopping cart. So it's a pretty good deal. Good time to order all the way up until the game comes out.